All right, next up. Well, we've got this video that leaked of junior bridesmaid Senator John Fetterman. This video leaked of him at the airport this week. I don't think it's going to play. It's all good. Go down to the video of John Fetterman walking through the airport from earlier this week.
Do not record this. Do not record this.
Actually, I have phone in the
There's a naked guy in the airport.
Stop it.
Yes, there is. My man.
That's not actually John Fetterman, but he looked a lot like him. I told you guys, it's going to be a little bit of a graphic episode. Last warning. Tune out now if you're upset. I was a naked man walking through the airport, as the narrator on the video said. But I saw it, and the original tweet said it was John Fetterman, and I didn't believe it, but I had to do a double take. And the fact that I could have to do a double take about a sitting U.S. senator walking through an airport naked, the same way that I would have to do a double take about the President of the United States having diarrhea in his pants while meeting the Pope, President Poopy Pants. It's kind of sad. It summarizes the current state of affairs in this country quite well. Well, it's been a week for Fetterman, and we're going to cap it off with why here in a second here. But go ahead, and there's two clips from speeches from old Johnny Boy here. Go ahead and pull the first one up.
My message to the CEOs is, it's $74 million, collectively earning that. How many yachts can they need, to water ski behind it? It's just crazy. I don't know. That's my message.
Oh, man. I told you we were going to add that new sound effect. You know what else that sounded like, Mia? You know what else I thought that sounded like?
A monkey?
No, our other sound effect.
Oh, I thought it sounded like a monkey.
It must be the one.
Oh, man. So he had that one, and he left us with this gem. Probably one of the top 5 speakers of my lifetime, John Fetterman here. Go ahead and check this one out.
How things have operated since that deal was a bipartisan deal was struck for certain top line spending numbers for all of the funding bills that have to be passed to make the budget, keep the government running. The Senate has basically been delivering those and passing them by big 91-7 bipartisan majorities. The House today looks like it's falling apart. You've already got 17 no votes in that House Republican caucus saying we're not passing anything. What do you think's happening here?
Yeah, I was very proud of my colleagues, because they're really about governance. That's what it is. And on the other, the House, the whatever they call themselves, Team America or whatever they call themselves, I just bring your vote. Otherwise, they need to go hump a different leg. You drove I think it was a Ford from Braddock.
One of the most profound speakers of my lifetime. Truly. True. I mean, go hump a different leg. What do you mean? Go hump a different leg. Come on. So he had a good week, though. Everything else considered. You know why he had a good week, Mia? This is the best week he's had.
Because he humped a different leg.
No, even better. This is the best week that junior bridesmaid Senator John Fetterman has had in a long, long time. Because this week, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, that's right, Senate Majority Leader and cousin of the worst thing to happen to stand-up comedy since the Me Too movement, Chuck Schumer. No, it's Amy Schumer's his cousin, for those of you that don't know. He announced that the Senate is going to do away with the dress code. So he no longer has to wear a suit and tie. Now he can just wear his basketball shorts and hoodie like a slob, like he's going to uncomfortably approach you at a gas station and ask you for money. Like when women see him, they clutch their purses and pull their children closer or cross the street. That kind of look. He's able to pull off his signature bum look, his signature homeless man look. I hope that the Republicans troll the shit out of this. I hope Mitch McConnell shows up in like Cookie Monster pajama pants with a food-stained sweatshirt. Could you imagine? Just straight, that full-on Council Bluffs single mom at 3 o'clock in the afternoon at a Casey's look. Mitch McConnell. I want Dianne Feinstein, the Democrat that's 99 years old from California. I want her showing up in Rihanna's Fenty lingerie to the next session for the Senate. It'll be like that episode of The Office, The Casual Day, where none of them dressed appropriately. Remember Meredith had her titties hanging out? And yeah, that's what they'll do. Maybe a senator could start an OnlyFans and just live stream herself, finger blasting herself right on the Senate floor. And the Democrats will still say that a bunch of boomers trespassing was more disrespectful to our democracy than that. But I think they should go all out. Lauren Boebert, probably the perfect candidate for that. We might have to business expense that one just for the subscription for a month, just so we can see and react to it on the show. Business expense on the credit card. Here's the thing, though. The fact that the Fetterman dresses... Here's the reality about Fetterman. Fetterman hasn't held a job, or didn't have a job for 40 years. His father was wealthy. He worked for him doing basically no work. Then he went into public service.
That's my dream.
I know. Then he went into public service and did basically nothing as a mayor except chase black people with shotguns because he heard fireworks. And then after that, he became a lieutenant governor, and then they cheated his way into the Senate. So Fetterman, when he tries to dress like this, when he wears the hoodie and the shorts, it's because, well, number one, because he's a lazy slob who's never had to do anything. But number two, he thinks that makes him more relatable because he thinks that's what the average person wears. It's not. That's not what the average person looks like. That's what the average like, if I see a guy walk in on a weekday anywhere, if I'm at the gas station, grocery store, wherever, if I see a guy walk in wearing shorts and a hoodie like that, I assume he's unemployed. I assume he's a fuck up, and he may not be. It may very well be his one day off a week, but the point I'm trying to make is that doesn't give you the impression of someone who is in the act of labor. It's not someone who contributes actively to society. That's what Fetterman, and that's the problem, is these elites are so disconnected that's how they think we dress. That's how they see us. He dresses like a homeless slob because they see us as degenerate slaves. Because that's ultimately what their goal is. Seriously, name one. So we're going to let this guy, and I'm not a snob about how people dress. I get it, right? But we're going to let this guy go to work in the fucking Senate in a hoodie and basketball shorts. Not even jeans and a polo. A hoodie and basketball shorts. Name one job you could go do that. So the Senate now has a lower dress code standard than Arby's, is what you're telling me. Other than gym teacher. Gym teacher's the one job you can get. Were you about to say that?
Yeah.
Gym teacher's the one job you can get away with doing that. But seriously, the Senate's dress code standards are about to be lower than garbage men, than fast food, than bars, shitty bars, not even nice ones, dive bars.
Work from home.
That doesn't count. He's not working from home.
Okay.
If he were working remotely, it wouldn't matter, but he's not working from home. No, he's going in. There's no job. So the Senate, if you don't want to dress up for work, become a United States Senator or work from home or be a gym teacher. Because that now has the lowest standard of attire in the entire country. I dress with the amount of respect you have for your job. Dress so he has no respect for it. And honestly, I don't even have a problem with it. We shouldn't respect these people. They should dress as they are, so we can see them, so we can take the mask off and pull the curtains down and see them for the trash that they really are.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to click the link in the description to get the full episode on Rumble. If you prefer to listen along, you can actually get us on Spotify, Spreaker, and iHeartRadio. You can also go to www.outlawstreamers.com to learn more about not just my show, but tons of other great shows and all the exciting projects they have coming up. Follow my socials at Caleb Isn't Funny on Twitter and Instagram, at Caleb Salvatore Comedy on the Chinese Spy app that is TikTok, and be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks, and we'll see you every Saturday for brand new episodes of That's Based. Peace.